Hello and welcome back to the Baroque LP. I am Reeve, and as always, I have with me.
Hey there, I'm Eating Burger. We're gonna play a video game once again. It's very exciting, so let's get going.
We totally didn't have to do this twice. Now, anyway, we're just gonna talk to some of the townsfolk before we begin here.
No, I cannot let you pass.
Doing things multiple times is like the theme
My
of this game.
invitation wings may be too small to notice, but I am still a member of the Mountain.
As there's no talk
Archangel
button,
told me not to let you in, so I can't let you
we
in.
just have to run our face into these people until they want to say
I
words at
cannot
us.
let you pass.
Mm-hmm.
Can you not stare at me, please? Say something. Can you not speak?
And you're having a bit of trouble there.
What have I done?
Overactors Anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
Horns? Who are you? Are you saying what I'm thinking? Stop that. Please, stop. What happened to my memories? Why is there only guilt?
Horn Girl's guilt is that she's psychic and
happened
she
to
says
my
whatever you're
memories?
saying,
Why-
The
thinking.
members of the religious order of Malkuth said, the consciousness orbs gather at the bottom floor. There the world is delivered, and from there the world is released.
Is that like a super secret hint on how to
All
beat the
sages
game?
are saying, the Neuro Tower is a sanctuary. It protects us, and we must protect it.
Consciousness orbs, they become very important. And I don't think they ever explain what they are, so.
How about some training? Please, step
Oh
in,
hey, we're
goddammit.
actually gonna do the tutorial.
You shouldn't get near Horny over there. She's creepy. She's always saying indecent things.
Because she's reading my mind.
Hold on. Let me measure your height.
We're just gonna let Dungeon Guy talk for himself here. If he
Don't
doesn't
wear out
cover
your
everything,
life and
I'll
soul.
say something.
Make sure you keep your goddamn health and vitality as high as you can.
Obviously, health is important.
When your health reaches 0, you die. Try not to take damage. VT is your vitality. It depletes gradually. When it reaches 0, your health will deplete. So keep an eye on the goddamn
So they're
thing.
teaching us how to play the game after we've played the game.
Attack with the attack button. If you
Yeah, I
press
don't
the attack
even know why
button
we're
repeatedly, you'll
bothering
dish
with
out
this.
a
I mean, we already
combo
beat the
attack.
game, so.
Use it in combination with the special attack button to your goddamn advantage.
Well, we're going through this to listen to the guy speak, obviously. I mean, come on.
It's bonus content, obviously. Fish.
Back to the flying fish, punching them to death with our bare hands. Apparently.
Fly fishing, but this is ridiculous.
Oh.
Bravo! When you purify a meta being, it'll drop an item or a crystal. If you pick up a crystal, you'll recover a small bit of vitality.
Yeah, I don't think that's a crystal.
Actually, I think. No, that's not right.
There are items on the floor in this room.
You're right, they're
Please
probably
pick 'em up.
hearts.
What you pick up is yours. Please press the goddamn item button.
Well, he said please.
Mm-hmm. He's a polite guy, I'll give him that much.
That's right. I see you equipped it, goddammit. That's good. You can equip using the item screen.
So, are there a wide variety of weapons in this game? Like a bunch of different combat styles?
Press the map to locate behind you.
Unfortunately,
There are
no.
different
Most
meta
of the
beings.
swords do the same
There are a lot
combos.
of ways to attack. Good luck,
Oh.
goddammit.
That's kind of unfortunate.
There are plenty of different types of swords that have different qualities to them, but as far as different attack patterns go, I think there's only 3 or 4 types.
There are tons of tough meta beings on the next floor. Please be careful and don't let your goddamn guard down. The beginning is the tough part.
Do you at
Don't
least
die.
like get hammers and things that are not swords?
You're expecting too much of this game.
Oh. Oh.
If you get hit from behind or surrounded, it means trouble. Stay alert in rooms with a lot of meta beings.
So they're called meta beings, eh? So there are meta beings in the Neuro Tower.
There are archangels. And there are also false
Being
angels.
careful is good and all, but if you press the map button to bring up the 2D map. The 2D map only displays the goddamn rooms you've been to. The red triangle is your position and direction you're facing. The blue marker is the port.
You know those imitation wings that we can put on our backs?
Zero, your health will start to, if you eat a
False
heart,
angels
you'll
wear those.
Really?
Yeah.
recover some of your goddamn vitality. As long as you
I
have
guess they're like,
vitality,
I
you'll
really want to
regain
fly,
health
but
over time. You run out of
Almost as if we have a
vitality,
mysterious
you're
dark
goddamn
past.
There are no meta beings on this floor. It was a present to give you a thrill. Be thankful, goddammit.
thank you, Coffin Guy.
Next is really the big show. Get ready before you go down, goddammit.
I'll just put on my coat. There we go. All ready. I have my hood and everything.
I don't think capes work like that. Why is it? It really shouldn't be flapping that much, should it? It's just like permanently up there.
We're actually running really fast, it's just in slow motion.
If you press the target button when you're near a meta being, you'll turn to face in its goddamn
The
direction.
target button.
If you
The
move
target
while holding
button.
the button down,
The
you can move
target
without
button.
looking away from the creature.
Hey, me, the target button.
You okay there?
The target button. It's L2 on the controller for some reason.
Okay.
There
Going
it
on
is.
the. Oh, there we go. So there is a lock-on button.
And yet you do not turn to face the enemies. You still have to manually control the camera.
Four bravos!
There's some bones there.
And plenty of hearts.
Port bones are probably the best you can find just randomly because they teleport you to the exit if you've already found the exit. So if you find the exit, you can go explore the rest of the level, get some items, and then teleport yourself back.
Oh, that's a nice gameplay feature.
Bravos!
I approve.
Oh, you beat them. You're strong. That's not good. Oh, I guess that is good.
He doesn't want us to win. He has something going on.
Huh. His ulterior motives.
Well, his ulterior motive is to create the ultimate dungeon, so when we're beating his dungeon, he doesn't really
If you
like
still
that
have
much.
Vitality, your health will refill. When you're low on health, go hide in a safe place and let yourself recover, goddammit.
If you're low on health, go
Common
hide like a
Dice
pussy.
Dungeon for Dummies ends after you go down here. So look forward to next time, goddammit.
Here's a trap switch, which we don't even get to use in this encounter, but whatever.
You just caused that big bomb thing to explode, I take it?
Yeah, it just spits out some fire.
Your vitality is at 0, so your health will... Oh yeah, one more piece of advice. Try using the target lock to move around swiftly,
I don't
goddammit.
think it actually makes you move any faster. I'm not
Why
sure.
why aren't you recovering your vitality, by the way?
You have to eat stuff to recover vitality. Or grab crystals off of dead enemies.
You just got teleported into a thing, apparently. What's...
We got de-rezzed.
Okay.
Don't even worry about it.
Huh.
It's just a thing that they like to do to us every once in a while. It feels bad the first time it happens, but you get used to it.
You get used to it. That's right. I think the angel's going to appear again.
Goddamn angels. They always show up at the most inconvenient times.
How's your memory? It seems you have difficulty speaking, but we must consider it fortunate that you are even in this shape. You should have already learned what you must do. You understand, don't you? What you must do? Or do you know what you must do to atone for your sin in
The real world? Oh hey, it's that gun.
It's anime gun once again. Gonna shoot the anime Jesus.
Use it. Do not give it to anyone. There is meaning in you using it.
Why me? Can't you give it to like that long neck guy, or what about that big buff guy that's guarding the door over there? He could probably do this no problem.
Coffin Guy practically built the dungeons. He'd be well suited.
Let's just
Whoa.
heal up here. That's a
Whoa.
recovery thingy. It's always there in front of the neuro tower, so if you go through, there are some enemies around
There's
this
a disc
area.
by the neuro
Oh,
tower. Find it and stop on it. Your health and
Okay,
vitality
so they
will
tell you
recover.
about it. I was about to ask, you know, is it like a super secret?
Making dungeons is hard, so please look forward to trying it, goddammit.
sure will, coffin guy. Sure will.
The false angels are saying,
What happened to my memory?
Just the same stuff. I
Yeah.
completely missed one of the other NPCs, but we'll talk to him next time.
Can you
He's
run
special.
into Can you run into those mines, by the way, that are just sort of sitting there with those red outlines?
Those are orbs of some sort.
Huh.
You might say they invoke consciousness.
Not following you there.
Well, I'm sure they won't be important at all.
Oh, not important one bit, no sir. Is it important to clear each dungeon level? Do you get a bonus for it, or is it just sort of just for the loot?
It depends on which part of the story you're in, actually.
Story?
Story.
I didn't sign up for no story.
I thought you specifically signed up for some story. I'm gonna have to check your contract. But yeah, depending on which part of the story you're in, you either have to complete the dungeon or you can die and move on. I
Okay.
think. I'm not sure.
Can there be cursed items and stuff?
Yes, there can, and cursed items, if they're just like any other roguelike, there are unnamed items which you must identify. And sometimes those unnamed items might be cursed, so you can use an unnamed item to find out what it does, but if it happens to be a cursed one, you just put on a cursed coat or whatever, and you can't take it back off.
Are the curses really crippling and annoying, or sort of just there?
Curses are usually on items or weapons that are not really good, so what they do is it's like super glue. They put it on you and you can't take it off unless you have a curse breaker or whatever. So it usually like gives you a crappy sword, and then you can't take off that sword, and then you die because you're not doing enough damage.
Right. And it all starts over again.
It's like a Vuja Day, the feeling that none of this has ever happened before.
So could we theoretically beat the game at this point? Because from what I've gathered, in this game, sort of you die to progress the story and stuff. But if we knew exactly what we were doing, could we get to the very end and just win at this point?
Shh. Story.
do you remember our scar? Have we forgotten that scar?
Why, that boy looked exactly like us. Why are we talking to ourselves like this?
A fragment of our consciousness is speaking to us through the program itself.
It's a reference to something, isn't it?
I have no idea. That's okay.
Anyway, no, we would not be able to complete the story at this moment.
Aww.
In fact, I don't think anyone would know what you're supposed to do next in order to progress the story. Unless they looked at a guide.
Shoot Anime Jesus again, clearly. I mean, come on, what else are you gonna do?
I can charge my sword!
Whoa! Does it shoot blasts of air? And, oh, the character shouted dumb things every time he does a charge attack. That'd be
Well, he can't
amazing.
speak.
Oh. Well, you could do grunts. Can you at least grunt? Right.
A little bit about these enemies. I don't know all their names at the moment. I know those little tiny bug things that I keep stepping on every once in a while. If you kill them instead of stepping on them, they'll give you an item or a crystal like a normal enemy would. But if you step on them, they just squish under you, and that's it. That is a trap, and I almost got hit by it. The fish enemies, they're probably like the single most common enemy in the game, and oh, there's a princess.
Stay.
A princess?
An illusory wall.
Secret wall.
Don't come near me. Bring back the consciousness orbs.
It's a fairy fountain.
Hey,
There are
those
fairies flying above us.
consciousness orbs. The thing above us looks like an orb. And I have some meat here, so...
Throw the meat at the orbs. Yes! What?
I just de-rest
Okay.
some meat, so... I'm sure that won't be important at all.
Huh.
Alright,
So-
so enough crypticism. That's one of the things we have to do to progress this story is,
Throw meat into orbs.
yes, of course,
Yes.
obviously. That's what I was gonna say. I mean, of course,
'Cause
you have
that-
to feed your orbs. I mean,
That progresses the story. I'm sure in the real world, just a big old chunk of meat will come flying out of our head and, like, smack one of the researchers in the face.
close! Remember those big giant things you thought were mines?
Yes.
Those are also orbs, and we transferred meat, so
Huh.
now meat will appear on the overworld. That is how you, this is one of the ways that you can keep items after death, is if you throw an item into a consciousness orb, it'll appear on the overworld, and then when you die, you can go and pick up that item.
When you die.
If you die.
Well,
When
we're gonna
you
die, aren't we?
Yes,
come
we're
on.
gonna die eventually. I mean, obviously.
Obviously.
But those little fat guys, those are called bulgars. They like to either roll at you, or they will, they'll fart at you too.
Which causes poison.
Blindness.
Oh.
Because their farts are, like, really inky. I think they're related to octopi.
Huh. Are you gonna show off blindness at some point?
I'm pretty sure I get blinded in this video.
Good.
Also, I am poisoned right now because these round dudes, again, I should look up all their names. You know, I should totally do that. It's a thing that I should do.
That would be very informative of you.
I mean, I know one guy's name. I mean, I know the fat guys are bulgars, but how am I supposed to know that the round guys, that their names are stalling?
Are the names of the fat things? Come on, Wikipedia. Ugh.
They are Katos. There we go.
Okay.
Actually, I have useless.
Just
freaking
throwing a
coats.
small mountain of coats onto the ground, and they're all wonderfully sliding. Oh my goodness, I love this game.
Well, while I'm managing my inventory, the round dudes are Katos. Their heads will pop out of one of two sides, and they'll try to lick you. If they lick you, you have a chance of getting poisoned. And when they're inside, they'll roll at you like a wheel, and sometimes they'll fall over and turn into a turtle.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Just one quick question. You were mashing the yourself button. You were just going yourself. Oh. It just all slides. Oh my goodness, that's wonderful. What the heck are you doing?
Oh. All right. I equipped a brand. You can.
Parasite. What?
I'll explain this real quick. First off, I equipped a brand. You can brand items or you can brand yourself. I branded myself, so I think now my health increases faster. I think that's the brand I picked up. Then I used a parasite of appraisal to appraise a box.
Okay, so there are hearts which you shove in your mouth. There are runes, and now there are parasites.
And don't forget bones, and don't forget brands. Brands.
Right.
Russell
Okay,
brand.
okay. Oh, hey, it's the face dude.
And
Throw
this
stuff
is
at-
where I realized that I have this whole pile of junk over here.
Aww.
So that managing point was completely useless.
Completely pointless, because now we got some stuff in the guy's face. And he actually says stuff. What the heck is he saying?
Clearance, article synthesis, cleanse, synthesize.
So you're just gonna throw massive piles of bones at him. I noticed in the gameplay reel thing, one guy was blowing up, was murdering this face dude. Have you ever tried fighting one?
Wait, you mean this face dude, the angel?
Yeah, the rotating face dude.
He was attacking him.
Yeah, it blew up.
Why would you do that? These guys are adorable.
Questionable statement, but okay, I'll give you that.
Useful. That's the word I meant. Useful.
Oh! Hello
Hey.
there.
Where did you come from? Don't lick me while I'm managing items. That's mean.
Well, at least you got more bones to throw at the face.
If one thing that's annoying is if you get a bone item back and oops, sorry, that wasn't the throw button.
It said new things when you hit it, though. And I didn't have time to read them.
If you get a bone back when you combine an item and the bone hits the ground, it breaks. So you have to try and catch it before it hits the ground.
Huh.
Because bones are apparently brittle. I told you to stop. Ooh, an ice tablet.
Okay, is this enough item farming for your,
Just gonna eat this heart, and I think we're good to go. Yep, there we go.
Hooray!
There's some more Katos there.
Is there a block button? Because it looked like you were blocking there.
It looked like I was blocking there, but I wasn't.
You're...
He just kind of braces himself for the impact, I think.
Huh, you're just sliding. It didn't even do damage, I don't think. Weird.
The little bug guys are called glue, like Elmers.
Huh.
No idea why. So we got Bulgars, we got Katos, and we got glue.
Oh, you're going to throw bones at them, it's going to do... Oh, they explode, what?
Boom bones. Boom bones explode for fire damage.
Huh.
They're
Okay,
probably
so-
one of the most useful attack bones in the game.
So there are bone bones that look like bones, and there are boom bones which look like bones but explode.
Well, if an item just says bone, that means it's unappraised.
Weird.
Like if an item just says sword or whatever, it's probably unappraised.
Okay. So there are maybe like ice bones and stuff as well, or whatever.
Yep. Gonna just get rid of this junk sword, and he didn't want to take it, so he threw it back at me. I don't know why. Got poisoned.
Oh, poisoned once again.
But
Good old friend.
it's good because we're like really close to the exit, and I'm sure I'm gonna go over there and just like save my game. No, I'm totally not gonna do that.
Do you know about Longneck?
I've met that guy.
He's the man that starts crying when he sees the cultivating fluid.
Cultivating fluid.
He was one of us back then.
I wonder why he ran away.
One of us being the Order of
I'm
Malkuth.
starving. Don't you agree?
Why, yes, I
Throw meat at him!
starving.
Throw meat at him! Yes!
Munchy crunchy munch munch munch.
Thank you ever so much.
Okay, so are they going to tell us useful stuff now?
No, they're just gonna tell
My
us
stomach is.
Now full.
that was not a burp. That was you going.
My stomach is.
Okay, but that gave us mysterious karma points, which will come back later and change the ending or something. Maybe.
Oh, you know me too well. Get out of my way. I'm gonna just kill you and then explore some more, I guess.
So I'm going to guess that the dungeon levels will get bigger and bigger and bigger as the game goes on.
See about the size of my map right now?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine about 3 to 4 times that on the bottom levels.
My god.
But that's
That
fine.
is-
I mean, I'm sure we'll have things to talk about. I mean,
Oh yeah, we definitely won't run out of words to say at one another.
I'm just gonna teleport back here and then, yeah, there we go.
Oh, so you can save every dungeon level you go down.
You can save scum the hell out of this roguelike.
Oh, that's not in the spirit at all.
But
Sad.
dying is...
Oh yeah. Dying is an integral part of any roguelike, let me tell you. I don't know what a roguelike would be without dying at least 500 times before you get things right.
Ooh, we get new music here. Someone wanted me to post the music in the thread, and I think I'm gonna do that because I don't know if you've noticed, but some of the industrial tracks in this game are really good.
I haven't noticed the music one bit, but I'm gonna try to listen harder now.
I got a winged parasite, and it says it makes an item fly away. I don't know what I want to do that. Why would I want to? I don't know.
It just steals one of your items. I guess that's one of the cursed things, like if you just use it to try to identify it.
If you use it without it being identified, it'd make one of your items go away.
Right.
Alright, that makes sense.
So
What
it's
if I
like
threw it at an enemy?
Have you ever tried that?
Well, I still have that in my inventory, so I can try that in the future.
Good. You should. You should try throwing it at one of the NPCs and make it fly away.
Oh no, I'm blind.
The effect isn't that pronounced, really. You can still sort of see things, which kind of defeats the point of blindness.
Man. Blindness isn't as bad as one of the later status effects we get called Charm, I think it is, where it turns everything a bright pink color and all the enemies and items look like women.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. That reminds me of those games where if you get confused, then everything just randomly starts sort of oscillating, all the sort of pictures and stuff start changing randomly. It's crazy.
It is annoying when you think you're picking up an item and it turns out to be an enemy that just wants to hug you.
How long does it last? Like,
It's one of the longer ones. I think it's 30 seconds to a minute. I don't know.
that sounds really annoying, and you probably end up just sitting in a corner for the entire duration, not doing anything.
And hoping that the women who want to talk to you don't want to hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
I thought there was a thing in here. This looks like an area where a thing would be, but
Yeah,
there's no thing in here.
This looks like a plot zone. A zone where plot would occur.
Maybe an NPC shows up here later. I'm not sure.
Wait, that would imply that... Oh,
Ooh, here's one, though. Anime girl.
anime babe. Hug me, anime babe. I'm so lonely.
She has pipes sticking out of her back.
Huh. Oh, maybe anime babe is going to hug me. No. Nope.
You tormented my heart. You don't remember? Oh, God! It was just a game to you? I see. So you were playing? Unbelievable. I'm not suffering anymore, but... Why? Why didn't you hold on?
See ya!
What? Lady, I just met you. What are you talking about?
Yeah... I feel like this game is trying to be too cryptic, just a bit. But who knows? Maybe they'll start to actually explain things. Ooh, it's a big orb! Throw meat into the orb! Throw meat into the orb! Yes! Do it! Hell
do this
yeah!
twice, just because, or one at each one, because you can only use each one once per run. And I think 2 of the NPCs outside want some meat, so.
Okay, I was about to ask, do you have more important things to throw than meat? Really? Oh hey, I knew it! Oh no, it's not.
The cycle dudes, those are called 17s. They like to shoot at you, and they'll also try and headbutt you. And like most enemies, they take extra damage from behind. Ooh, we got a cleansing sword.
Are we actually going to equip it?
I think I might have missed it there for a second, but I'm sure if I open my item menu anytime soon.
Come on, do it.
Come on, prophetic visions. I know this happens some point.
I believe in you. Oh, we're backtracking now for some... Oh no, what's going on? Oh no.
Oh hey, I opened the menu. Hey look, a cleansing sword. It does 5 damage.
Okay. So first atonement, now cleansing. Got a nice little theme going on.
It's actually one of the smaller swords, I think, too, which is strange considering it's supposed to be really powerful. But
Sort of representing how we are cleaning our souls, scrubbing it, giving it some good elbow grease, spiritual elbow grease, as it were.
elder grease.
Elder
No.
grease. No, no, no.
And
that is
we're
not.
through.
Oh, wait, what?